Y sé que Carlos ha estado vacunando.
Y te voy a decir una cosa, Carlos ha estado siempre tan jodido
Que no, nunca, no, a mí.
pues ahorita te llevo ahí.
Esas están chidas, güey, las del Canti. Yo no las he probado, pero ya una vez me llevé.
So maybe it was me. Familiar sights in more ways than one.
No es muy diferente de América.
Let me tell you, last time I was in this mall, things didn't go so good. I mean, I went to see a movie, but since this is Mexico, I have trouble hearing what they say, so basically Jurassic World was just a spoiler alert here. Matter of fact, I'm going to call this Spoiler Mall in English, because in Spanish it's going to be called something else, since it wouldn't be much of a spoiler there. Smells like cockroach from Old Spice. Wait, I think that was Dairy Queen. That's exactly what I've been doing. Okay, if you guys want to know the vibe I'm getting from this mall, it spells out civilized with a touch of freedom. Feels just like home.
A very spoiler cinema.
I guess now we know the name of this mall.
Y una vez que ya no tengas que pagar rentas y todo.
The time. I just keep getting more and more reminders of home. Okay. Notice the cheesy yellow light on that wall. Okay, so pretty much through all of day 3, I was sleepy because there was a huge snoring in the same room I was sleeping in. It was my dad. Right there. So, okay. But on the bright side, we did go to the mall, so that part was pretty rocking, especially the Carlos Jr., which dropped in my belly like a stone. Though, with the pizza I had later, I've really put on some weight. But I make up for it with leg lifts. Now, what else? Oh yeah, pretty much later that day, I had fun with my little niece, Vale, with face filters. Okay, now, I remember promising you guys more confessionals of me at 16 instead of just me at 18. So, here are a few confessionals from day 3 in 2015.
Hey everyone, I know this is a little late, but it's my 3rd day in Guadalajara, Mexico. Sorry that I couldn't interview earlier, it's just I had a hard time finding the batteries and I was not gonna look through my parents' clothes. Yeah, there's a lot of crime here in Mexico. And let me tell you, this place is not what I expected it to be. And last time I was here, I was only 13. Now I'm 16. My folks said that everything here is better, but all that's better is the Coke. Yeah, everything else... The buildings, yeah, they're always crumbling unless they're downtown. Yeah, the people, they have a hard time They have a hard time living and finding water. There are dogs always on the street with no owners. There's more graffiti than there are in crime movies. And I'm talking New York crime movies, not like the kind you find in Miami. And worst of all, school. Yeah, they only have 1 month of summer vacation. 1 month! And they have to wear uniforms. It's a nightmare. Yeah, back home, and that's where I'll be showing this, which is where you are right now. Yeah, you get to wear this kind of stuff to school. Yeah, that is one dream come true from around here. And as for my relatives, yeah, a lot of them are either really young and stuck wearing uniforms to school today, or grew a little too old to be hanging with me. Yeah. Worst part, my uncle died last week. So, funeral's here. But, hey, my uncle would want me to really live it out here. And that's what I'm gonna do. And I'll tell you guys the rest when I get back home to Portland. See you, Mustangs.
I know. I was a total downer back then. Yeah, I always said boo like that. Although, most people who knew me back then just laughed at most of the stuff I said. Well, at least that's how I remember it. And anyway, here's my opinion on Mexico now. Well, freedom. Well, I mentioned the graffiti. Well, it turns out people only do that as a sign of freedom. And for a few other reasons. Like painting a purple alien with its fist up like Muhammad Ali. Yep, that was a mistake, sorry. And writing down a bunch of stuff that nobody can read. Unless they made it. Oh, and it turns out Guadalajara is beautiful when at night when you can't see the trash. And that's exactly what I said to my dad on day 3. Oh, I forgot to mention, as for my relatives, turns out they're a lot easier to be around when I'm more open with them than I am with this pillow. Okay, so all I gotta do is stay positive and relaxed, like I've been for over a year, and everything is gonna go rockin'. Or, as I've said multiple times now, everything's gonna go Hakuna Matata. And this is coming from a guy who's never seen The Lion King. Add that to my bucket list.